Hey, it's Alonzo Stanley coming at you live from our new studio right here at Bell Bank in Brentwood, Tennessee. And I will have to admit, it's been a long time since I've been live. A lot going on, man. Had some life events happening. Big shout out to Avery Stanley, my daughter, youngest daughter, who's making some big moves right now. And so we've been kind of caught up with that. And life happens, among other things. It's been busy. You know, it's an interesting time in real estate right now with inventory shortages, things of that nature. It has just been challenging in the industry as a whole. So, but it's still a need for home ownership. So today I got an interview with a good friend of mine that I'm going to share with you guys. I spent a little time going back in time with my good friend Ronald Harvey with Operation Hope. And so he's somebody that you should know if you've had challenges purchasing a home with credit and also business advice. So we're not going to waste much time. We're going to jump right into this interview. I'd love for you to learn a little bit more about Ronald. Here we go. Ron Harvey, the Ron Harvey. Man, thank you for your time, Ron.
Oh, no problem at all. Appreciate you coming out.
Man, Ron and I go way back. Let me tell you a little bit about Ron and my experience with him. Ron has been instrumental in my career. Eons ago, when I was a little bitty mortgage baby, I was working at a company and I wasn't quite happy there. And I met Ron and his wife, Regina. And Ron at the time was working in a CRA role, management role at Fifth Third Bank. And Ron allowed me to come in and really get acclimated into the CRA, which is Community Reinvestment Act world in mortgage lending. And from there, we had a great time. Ron, Daryl Hill, shout out to Daryl Hill.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Daryl's gonna hopefully see this. Daryl, if you see this, I know you don't do much on social media, but say something, introduce yourself. Man, Daryl and I, we were so excited. And I remember when we first day Daryl came on, we was in the office in Franklin. We got in the car. Daryl said, let's go to the radio station. I was like, what you mean, Daryl? Daryl was ready to go. We were so excited, but Daryl hadn't done a loan yet. I'm like, what you gonna say, Daryl? He didn't know what to say. He was just so excited with the opportunity. So fast forward now, 20 plus years later, I'm sitting here with Ron, and Ron, tell us a little bit about your experience and who you are and why you're still in this crazy space.
Wow.
And what you do.
Wow, that's almost a complicated question or statement that I need to make for you. Okay. As Alonzo said, I was a community reinvestment officer for a couple of regional banks. I've been in the community development field for now 20 plus years. And what that actually means is I've been dabbling in affordable housing, small business development, financial literacy, and home ownership. So I've gotten the whole kit and caboodle, so to speak. And so currently I'm a financial coach for Operation Hope. It's a large nonprofit organization that's been around for about 31 years. Their mission is to expand economic opportunity, making free enterprise work for everyone. And so I'm still in that mode of helping people out, trying to purchase homes, increase credit scores, pay down debt. Also in the small business platform, trying to help people engage and build up their opportunities for having a small business for their own. So,
okay. So not only home ownership, things of that nature, but small businesses. Tell us a little bit about that coaching role and what do you do there? What does that mean?
Okay, so the coaching role is really twofold. It's a development class that we have, 8-week development class that we're doing, where we give the fundamentals out for working with small business owners who don't really know a whole lot.
Okay.
And so maybe you don't have your business license.
Okay.
Maybe you don't know about your financial statements. Maybe you don't know whether or not to be a sole proprietor or an LLC. So we do all those particular things and put them into an 8-week format for people to learn to understand. We also talk about business plans. So you have to form a business plan and also to do a pitch for particular entities. And so those people, the participants, have the opportunity to learn all these things to get themselves off the ground floor and get themselves running. And so during that time also, I am coaching them. So they're meeting with me one-on-one, and I'm exploring their opportunities, exploring what they wanted to do. So it's a very exciting time, especially during these particular times where everybody is looking for a niche, so to speak. Some people don't want to work for corporate America. Some people don't want to work for nonprofits. They want to work for their own. So trying to help them find and navigate their way.
Okay, gotcha. So here's a question for you. I know that it takes a special kind of person to be in this space and to stay in this space. You know what I mean? You've been in this space as long as I've known you, 20 plus years. You know, what's your motivation? What gets you excited about going to work and help? It's truly because you're helping people. You know, what's the drive here for you?
So, Alonzo, it's beyond helping people. And I will say that I hear that a lot, and that's wonderful for everybody else. But for me, it's hearing the stories and taking those hopes and dreams and making them to reality. And I've been doing that for so long, as you say. Matter of fact,
what's up, buddy?
It reminds me too much of how long I've been in this place. And so I've seen people come and go during my time. But what I'd like to see, and what my greatest joy is in my heart, is seeing people 5 or 10 years later, like you or someone else who has said, I purchased a house, I developed my business, I've done those things that need to be done, and 5 years ago I was at this certain place, now I'm much better than I am. So that's the joy that I have, seeing the accomplishments of what people can do.
Okay, well let me say this about Ron. I'm gonna jump in here because see, the testimony he just gave is what he kind of did for me. See what I'm saying? So I'm here plus 20 years later, kind of fruits of this man's vision, the goal of being affordable housing. We used to get out in the community and help citizens for affordable housing, Davis, had me in affordable housing resources, Woodbine community, all those things, all those organizations I was introduced to in part by Mr. Ron Harvey. So what you're looking at and what you're getting here in this interview is a couple of people that really have embraced the Middle Tennessee area and helped a lot of people, really launch there. What I love about housing is that it's a foundation. It's a foundation for a financial future. Without a house for me, if my dad didn't buy his little 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 750 square foot home that's now worth $1.3 million, but if he didn't buy that home, I wouldn't have been able to take care of my mom and build the next phase of my life. So home ownership is very important for me, and that's why I'm glad to be in this field to help other people have access to that type of opportunity to build that future. So again, that's what Ron here has been doing and continues to do. Tell us a little bit more, why Operation Hope? Can you give us a little bit of insight into that organization a little bit?
Sure. Why Operation Hope? It gave me the platform to expand what I do. And what I mean by that is they were not well known in the Nashville area. And so when I had a chance to talk to the Rutherford County Community Bank presidents of First Horizon and their community development officer, when they came to me to talk to me about this, I was in a particular position where I was doing well. And so the opportunity just came to me, and because I had the background in nonprofit work plus banking and the connections, they said, would you just come out and kind of do this? And so after thinking about it, after praying about it, I went ahead and said, let me try this opportunity. And so it gave me the opportunity, it afforded me the opportunity to tell everybody what Operation Hope does. And it's for everyone. Operation Hope is for the person who is struggling that wants to make it. It's for that person who may be making X amount of dollars, but not really watching their dollars and doing those particular things. You talked about home ownership. I don't really delve into home ownership in terms of that's part of my title. However, the credit opportunities that are available to everybody. So I have the opportunity to help people out in credit, build their credit up, get their credit to where it needs to be. I think about those times, Alonzo, and some of the people we worked with, especially with the Section 8, the homeownership program. And if some of those people who, if they held on to their houses in 2008 and 2009, you talk about your dad.
Crazy.
Imagine what their equity would be like in 2023. That would be outstanding. That would be outstanding.
So say that again. You know, we've helped. I remember doing those loans, those 3 liens. You know,
3 or 4 liens.
$36,500. That was the dollar amount. We were able to get families to be able to purchase a home. Coming out of Section 8 to homeownership. So we're talking about people that didn't have access. Now homeowners, now in a solid equity position in East Nashville. But back then, East Nashville wasn't East Nashville.
Exactly right.
What was the Capitol View? There was a different view.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
But now these families, if they maintain and stayed in those positions, they are, you know, fast forward to the future, they have ability to be able to pass that wealth on to generations. To be able to start. I had a guy came to me. I did a THDA loan for him. He wasn't sure if he could even buy a house, but he came to me and pulled about $100,000 out to start a business that he wanted to start. It's that type of thing that you can do with homeownership. And
absolutely.
Again, that's why I'm so passionate about it, and that's why I'm gonna go urban. That's why I roll with soldiers like Ron Harvey.
Boots on the street, as I still say boots on the street, because I think those people like myself, like Alonzo, like Daryl Hill, who have been here, who know the people, who can direct you to the resources that are necessary. And that's what I wanted to do for Operation Hope, because I knew that they would give me the backing to do all these particular things. So I have just expanded my knowledge and my reach to those people, absolutely.
So, you know, so it's been a minute since Ron and I have gotten together, because we're all, you know, we're busy in our work, you know, always keeping an eye on things, but always, this is a brother that I could go to, and I know anytime he would be willing to, you know, have a conversation and see what type of opportunity. And I wanted to explore, again, as we go, I'm eager to learn more about Operation Hope, how Bell Bank is a strong, wonderful organization. Just any opportunities we can have to learn and benefit each other, I definitely want to do that. But the purpose of this video is, as I share with my platform, just where people can reach out, who people can reach out to, where they can go if they have needs, concerns. And I wanted to just share one of my dear friends, Ron Harvey, with Operation Hope. If you guys tell us a little bit of, first off, how they can reach you.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So when I think of Alonzo, I think of him with his heart and his desire to help people with homeownership. Everybody's not going to be on that track. And so they're going to be with people with low credit scores. Contact me, 615-605-4344. Call me, text me. Text me is faster. My email address is ronald.harvey@operationhope.org. And again, ronald.harvey@operationhope.org. Contact me. If you're working with Alonzo and he feels that you're not ready yet, come to me. I can work with you, get you where you need to be. Like I said, as Alonzo has already said, I've been working in this business for quite a long time. I know the tricks and the trades. I have a little credit toolbox, a financial toolbox that Operation Hope has afforded me. I can help you get to where you need to be.
Okay. Ron Harvey, the Ron Harvey.
All right. So, yeah, that's the first part. I got just a little bit more here with Ron Harvey, having a little bit of technical glitches. Like I said, it's been a while. I just noticed I'm going to change the description to put Ron's contact information back on this platform. Hadn't used it in a while, so forgive me, but I am going to update that. But I wanted to stop it right here because Ron is going to drop a few gems, and we're going to talk about some things. If you're in a situation where there are credit problems, and you know, credit problems can be like a big burden on your back. So just wanted to be able to share how, again, to contact him. That'll be in the description. But watch out, not all credit help is the same. So I just want to share this little piece, and then we'll continue.
With that in mind, you know, how do you differ from different, you see the credit repair, you know, see all kinds of things on social media, people that can fix your credit for $695 a week. No, I'm kidding.
Yes. No. It is true.
Yeah.
It is true.
Yeah. Tell us how you may differ in that respect.
So I differ in that respect, and it's interesting that you said that, Alonzo, because I do have people come to me and have told me I've automatically put it on my bank in terms of getting that money out, $59.95 a month. And so what some of these organizations do, not all of them, but some of these organizations, they just go ahead and say that they're going to try to wipe out everything that you have that's negative.
Okay.
Part of that is against the law. You cannot do that. If you owe something, guess what? You have to pay it. So, first of all,
Hey, hold on. Say that again. We're gonna say that one more time.
I'm just gonna be real.
Yeah.
If you owe it, pay it. Now, if you don't have the means to afford to pay it, then we can try to figure out something. So, I've been in this business long enough that I know the ins and outs, and I know the laws that are going on. And so, one of the things that Operation Hope offers is that it's no fee.
Okay.
You can come to me. I work at a branch on for First Horizon Bank on 808 South Church Street.
Okay.
Come to me. We can talk about your situation. I'm not going to charge you anything for what is going on, and I'm going to work. So I have the experience, and I also have the background, and I have the track record.
Okay.
As Alonzo said, he knows
does.
you. There are several other people that I can probably put up a reference, and they know me as well. So I'm going to have that track record. So I'm not going to steer you wrong. I'm not going to blow smoke, you know where. So I'm going to give you what you need.
Okay. That's what's up, man. So guys, listen up. I try to bring you information, resources, people that can help you in the Middle Tennessee area, and hopefully expanding out further to Middle Tennessee pretty soon. Stay tuned. We have a lot of great events coming up and things of that nature. Thank you so much for your time, Ron. Ron, I really appreciate it, man.
Hey, always a pleasure, Alonzo.
Right.
Anything for you, always a pleasure.
All right,
always
buddy.
a pleasure.
All right.
All right. I hope you were able to pick up on some nuggets there. Look, if you guys need help with credit, Ron Harvey, like he said, man, hey, it's no need for me to keep delving into this. If you want to get good, solid advice, there's resources and programs out there. Ron, Operation Hope, one of them. I have a few others that I highly recommend as well. But I just want to stop for a second to say shout out to Melissa Al-Rifai, our branch manager here at Bell Bank. This is our new studio. So she did off the chain. It's kind of nice. I like it. Our new studio here in Brentwood. Looking forward to doing interviews. If you want a place possibly to shoot a video or go live like I'm going live, let's talk. Be happy to get you in here and see what we can do to make it happen so you can reach people and deliver some content. So next, we want to talk about affordability. And that's one of the big issues right now with homeownership. So I want to feature, you'll notice in a post I just made, I featured 3 homes that I would consider in the affordable range. One in Antioch, one in Clarksville, and one in Smyrna. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at these properties. I'm trying to be back, y'all. I'm not going to promise a Tuesday night live anymore. Ooh, it's hard. It's hard to stay on schedule when life happens. So, but I'm just going to be going on here from time to time, sharing some information with you guys that hopefully can benefit from. So if you're thinking about buying a home and need some credit help, let's talk. I'll hook you up with Ron or one of my other partners that does great work in that space. And until next time, y'all have a good one. Shout out. I love our new studio. That's what's up. Y'all have a good one.